Hello everyone, welcome to another tutorial by Black Lilith. Last time I was covered the one-time shooting sniper action. Today, let me cover you the next weapon logic you can do with UDon. This time, I will make pistol logic, introduce mimic Half-Life Alyx weapon system, ammo pickup, reset position. There are a lot of things to cover in today's tutorial. Make sure you write it down, careful, if you interesting. First let me make new scene. This is the gun I will use for this tutorial. As usual, I hope you have your own weapon, have everything ready, set up, VFX, sound effect, organize it. I'm not going to cover how you organize it. Let me put some more stuff on. Okay, let's take a look at the gun. With some animation already set up, look at the animator, some stage I have here. I already set up some variable to switch stage. This is the base layer. I have idle, to fire, fire suppressed, and first time use. Let's talk about the logic, how I want this gun to work. First, at the first time ever pickup, the code need to be back. In order to shoot the gun able, I say the first time has been mark off. To fire, player need to hold it, press the front trigger, ammo in the magazine have to large than 0. Slider has to be true. Silent is another variable I'm not going to cover in this tutorial, but basically, if you plan on weapon upgrade or attachment, that is an option to have this weapon shoot with suppressed on. Now for reload. It's a bit complicated. I want player able to manually reload the gun by pressing the VRChat menu button. Either during the ammo in the mag is still full or not full at all. I have two stage here. One say if the mag is still full, other say the mag is completely empty. They still going to this stage over here, call Imagine, which the main thing will do the reload, counting ammo that player hold in their inventory. It will return to idle only if the slider is still true. It will go to slider return, which mean only when this gun is like already out of bullet. This way is more realistic setup, because, in real life, once you shoot the gun empty, the bolt of the gun will stay on the back. After you put the mag in, you have to make the bolt go back to shoot able. There are semi-mimic how Pavlov work in here too, but instead player interact with the gun bolt physically. I just need them to press VRChat menu button to trigger next stage. Other than that, I have dry sound, which only trigger if player tried to shoot the gun when it doesn't have any bullet in it, or try to reload when there are no more bullet left in the inventory or the total ammo. I have slider condition, which only do check on the slider variable. It will be false if player shoot this gun to emptiness. I will go back to normal, only the ammo in mag is larger than 0 full plus player has press VRChat menu button to trigger next stage. Other layer you don't have to worry about, trigger consume need, in case if the trigger still being stuck. You need it to be consume. Alright, let's get to main C# coding for the animator. That is where I plan out everything. I put the UDon behavior over here, under the animator in the visual. Let me set this up. Let me set up some first public variable. I'm going to skip and explain what I have. Alright, I have camera. This is for the raycast solution. Of course, pistol doesn't have scope like sniper. Float. This is for the raycast far range. Animator, which is this one. Particle system, some audio source, audio clips. Box colander, which point to the colander inside, that will do the detect collision with the gun mag, to trigger next stage of reload. I have the RC pickup of the mag object, will determine if the total ammo is 0, that mag will not be pick-up-able. Int variable, this is local, internal. The default mag size is 10. Now let me program the update every single frame. For every single frame, like I said, check for total ammo variable inside the animator. If the total ammo is less or equals 0, do not let the magazine pick-up-able. This pick-up-able only suggestion appear when the name is actually from the VRC pickup class. If not, it will not appear. You will need to get the component which is too long in code. Other things is if play don't hold the gun, the mag also can't be pick up. This is in case if you pick up other gun, you don't want to take pistol mag put it in them, right? Now for the shoot function. Same like the sniper, every time player press trigger, animation play, it call this function. Tell the shoot variable to false, because this is not automatic weapon. At the same time, Get rid of one bullet in the current magazine. Play the particle, play the sound. Again, we do a cast solution over here to detect where it hit. Play the impact sound there. Oh, I forgot. Let me introduce you the new sync to player. Basically, you do this. Send a custom network event. Network event that target all. Means everyone will see, hear what you do. And this will be the function, which I will now make, and put the particle sounds in. This long thing right here, it will be different from individual PC. But whenever you put network evnet target, the suggestion will appear. You don't need to worry. Now let me make other function, like set ammo to 1 when player tried to reload when ammo's still in the gun. Now I will skip ahead, just to create all sound play. Now that is painful in the ass. I just finished create all the sound trigger. Now everyone in the map should be able to hear what you do via the send custom network event. For Megin, out sound, slider sound, try sound. Now I'm going to create other function variable. I'm going ahead and skip to it. Okay, let me explain what I just did. I create a function, call first time use false. It's for to tell the animator to set variable first time used to false. This will be trigger when player first time pick up the gun. I have slider false, true. This for other purpose when you do reload the gun. So set slider to false when the gun is being empty. Set it back to true when player press VRChat menu button. Last is enable allow Megin. It points to the box colander of the colander inside the visual to allow detect collision with the pistol magazine. Let plug all in. Let me create layer and set up physics for this. Now I will go ahead and set up the pickup behavior for the pickup of this gun. I need to use Unity Engine.ie because we need IE from Unity in here. Let me set up some public variable. I have animator, which point to the parent animator. We will plug it in later. Gammy object, which is this one, this pickup. Text variable, one is on the gun itself, one is on the player left hand. I will set all of that later, but first talk about each step of logic. For the pickup, it will detect every single frame this. If the owner true, which will be true when player pick up the gun for themselves. If it true, we get the total ammo from the parent animator, get that information out to the player hand, which I set it to total ammo at player. You need that integer information to string, because text is string type and integer is number. Translate it via to string like I do here. Now here for every single number of ammo paired to ammo in the mag. I'm going to skip through this since this is too long. Now for the explain if player hold it tracking the ammo in the mag and tell the text variable to that letter I just create. Everything has its purpose. I will get back to this later where those text are. Not let detect the input from play, either desktop or VRChat menu button to trigger. That is for R on keyboard and VRChat menu button on VR controller. Now I will set up logic on pickup, drop and use down. Like I said from begin, when player pickup, set the bool variable hold in animator to true, owner variable which is in this current script to true. On drop, do the opposite now on the use down, just set shoot to true, this way and the animator will go to the stage of fire. Now let's do complicate stuff. Return to the text thing I make in this script. Remember, one point to this location here, this is IE text. It track the number of bullet and put it out here as the type of letter L. For the other text, here it comes other part. I will make an object that follow player avatar left hand bone. Let's get to this. Here is the logic of this follow player left-hand script. I have public variable vector 3 offset. It will help you later if you want to tilt this object a bit either left, right, up, down from the player bone. Human body bones. This is Unity engine system to determine the bone on an avatar of player. Of course, we need player API and call it player API. Now first frame when player join the map, get this player API is the local player. On every single frame try to set this object position, rotation to the player bone. By get player API bone position, plus the offset, and player bone rotation. You see here. It shows the list of possible bone available. It's default humanoid bone. Other generic may not be accessible. Okay, return to this. Simple, just set bone to the left hand. This is the same way if you want to make an object follow player head. Same method, but the bone you select the head. Now I place the last text of the gun, reference to this UI, in this follow player left hand. Now I will go ahead, duplicate and set new one to track on player head. You put the mag parent in. Set it tilt to the x2 minus 0.25. This should be the on left side of your shoulder a bit. The purpose of this is, I want to make the system where you can pick up the mag on your left shoulder, just like the Half-Life Alyx. Now let me set up script for this mag pickup. Now, let me show you how you create a reset position script. It should be easy. You have a target object, and this object. On start, get the target location. On function reset, just set this position to the target position. Here let me code. That is it for reset function. Now to call it, let me make other function call pickup, drop. On pickup, get the mesh render in the child of this gammy object, set it to true. If drop, do opposite and execute reset function. Now let's do the logic for allow Megan in the visual. Again, animator, the parent, box calendar, which is this object. Pick script from the mag, UDon behavior from the mag. I do not guarantee this will work at rate 100%. The way I do is, after the box is enable, if other object carry the layer ID 24, which is the M9A4 mag, get in this trigger. It will tell the parent animator to trigger name mag in. Set the calendar of itself to false. Tell the mag to drop and do reset on its own. So it will trigger reset 2 times. But in real gaming mode, this will at some point doesn't reset 2 times. As suggestion from my Merlin friend, he said to put a delay before the reset. I don't know how to do that yet, plus I use iVoke, but the system of UDon doesn't recognize it. Well, anyway, that is how they allow mag in work. Now, you need something like this ammo box outside, to add some bullet into the total, otherwise, once you run out of bullet you can't do anything. Another script here. On pickup, if player press it, it increase the total ammo in the parent to 25. Now one last thing. Return to the main animator. I will set up the reload function. This will be long, so I go ahead to skip to how it looks in end. Okay, here it's. So the way to do logic reload here is get the total ammo in the player inventory, or the gun. If that is larger than 0 and it's still larger than the mag size, just reload the current ammo to the same as mag size. The current total ammo will equal to the current minus mag size. If the total ammo is still larger than 0 but less than the mag size, just reload with the number of total ammo left, set the total back to 0. Now it's time to plug all of these into the animation event. It will take a while. That is everything. Now for testing, hope it works. Things to checks 1. Total ammo show on left hand 2. Gun is shootable 3. Reload work. Works put wrong variable to check on left hand. Retesting again. Fix some minor stuff. Now for the full auto. Basically, let me go back to the shoot logic function. You don't disable the shoot variable, and this gun will shoot like automatic really fast. How fast it is here at the return to idle, 0.5 second. Let me set this to 0.3. Oh, by set up the reload system like this, desktop player can't interact anything with this gun once it out of ammo? You see, it shoot very fast and eat the ammo really fast. Now that is everything for this tutorial. I still leave the fire suppressed there, plus you already will have the suppressed sound in the package when I give you this. You can figure it out on your own how to do the suppressed fire. Just create another function like the shoot. Once you're done, just go to animation, find the fiery suppressed, make an event and send custom event, string name you just create for the silent shoot. Plus you will need some other thing to enable the suppressor render. I'm sure you can figure it out. Alright. I'll see you guys next time. This tutorial, again brought to you by Black Lilith. If you have question, Discord message me. I'll help. If you like the video, press that like, or not, just press don't like. Please, also support me in the Patreon or donation, so I can continue making tutorial for weird stuff.